All right, hello, good morning, good evening, and good night. I hope you guys are doing absolutely fantastic. And in today's video, what I'm going to do is I have TSLY's stock price up, and I also have the stock price and chart of APLY. And the reason why I do is because I see a potential buying opportunity in TSLY and APLY that I want to present to you guys and why. And in this video, we might go over a little bit about TSLY and APLY, what they do. You guys probably already know, but just a slight reminder. So I hope that's all good with you guys, and I can't wait to bring you guys this video. But before we do, I just want to say please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so. We're up to 1,768 subscribers, so please do subscribe if you haven't yet done so. We got a bunch of amazing videos which you will be notified the second they release if you do subscribe, so please do that. All right, enough about that. Let's get into the video. So we're talking about TSLY and APLY, and I'm sure you guys already know a lot about the Yieldmax option income strategy ETFs with TSLY and APLY. I'm not going to necessarily go through them both because they do the exact same thing, but what I will say is that the Yieldmax, let's say TSLY or Apple option income strategy ETFs are actively managed funds, and they do actually have an expense ratio of 0.99%, so close to that 1% mark because they are actively managed funds, and they seek to generate monthly income by selling/writing call options on their underlying stocks, which are TSLY or APLY. They do aim to harvest compelling yields, as it does say here, but they do retain cap participation in the price gains of their underlying stocks due to the fact that they write those synthetic covered calls on those stocks. And TSLY and APLY, they both don't own any underlying stock of Tesla or Apple. What they do is they write synthetic covered calls, which are going long and short and collecting the premiums on the short side. And also they collect a little bit of income from United States treasuries as they use for collateral. So I hope that gives you a little overview super quick about each stock. But what you guys all came to see is the attractive potential opportunities in both of the stocks. So jumping to the 6-month chart, if you look at TSLY, you might notice that Tesla's actually been in a bit of a downtrend lately. And TSLY has been the same, if not a slight bit worse. And you can expect TSLY to actually perform a slight bit worse than Tesla, as it is going to be a bit more volatile just due to the fact that it provides that massive yield. And you might see a bit more downside, but it should hopefully make up for it with that dividend yield. Once again, this is not necessarily financial advice. I'm just giving you guys the facts, and I'm giving you guys my opinion. So what do I see here? I see, if you look at the MACD right here on my screen, you could see that it's reversed to the downside, meaning that there might be a potential bearish run that continues for a little bit in TSLY. Now, TSLY is at a pretty decent, pretty attractive price of $15. What I would like to see is maybe under $14. That's where I would love to absolutely just buy up a ton of shares. I'm just currently waiting on some cash in my account. But going to TSLY, you can see the exact same thing. And what I actually do want to show you guys is I want to show you guys just how much Tesla has dropped. Tesla is a volatile stock, and that's why TSLY is able to pay such a massive premium on a monthly basis. And I want to show you here that Tesla was trading at $291. And I'm going to plug that in here, 291. You might be saying, why are you doing this? And I just want to show you how much Tesla's fallen in the past month or so, or even 20 days. So we'll put in divided by 244, which is their current price. And you have about 19-20% that Tesla has fallen. Now, most people say that APLY, is just going into the ground. It's not going to, perform. It's, basically worthless just due to the fact that it's a covered call ETF. But you got to remember that TSLY does track the price movement, or seeks to track the price movement of Tesla. So in theory, it might not have the biggest run up. It might have a little bit more downside to Tesla, a little bit more downside than Tesla stock. But I want to show you that APLY at, let's say, $18.11. $18.11 divided by the current share price, which is, we'll say, $15.01 to be very exact, 0.01. You can see that they don't actually waver too much. It's down 20%. The other was down about 19.2%. This is about 20.6. We'll call it 21 to be extremely bearish on TSLY. So it does produce a little bit more of the downside than Tesla, but once again, we are receiving the massive 65% monthly income from TSLY. So that is a little bit of a kind of kicker in the sense that, you know, TSLY does produce a pretty big yield compared to Tesla, which produces no yield. Now, I also do see an opportunity in APLY. And the reason why I see this opportunity is this massive drawdown here. APLY also had this massive drawdown in the past little while, going from $196 all the way down to roughly about $175, $177. Now, this is a pretty rare buying opportunity in APLY. Not in APLY, in Apple as well. As you can see, like, it's a major drop, which we haven't really seen in a very long time from Apple. But Apple doesn't really have these major drops. It is a fairly massive company at almost $3 trillion, one of the biggest market caps in the entire stock market. And so in APLY, this actually might be a pretty decent buying opportunity. And as you can see, the MACD right here, it's kind of already on the bearish side, so this could potentially mean it might go a little bit lower and then reverse back up. It's kind of at its IPO price for APLY, but I'm not sure if a lot of the downside or not has already been priced in, but as you could tell from the MACD, it is on that bearish side, so it may continue a little bearish run, or it might actually have a reversal from this point, and it might be a good buying opportunity if you're looking for maybe a 35% yield on your money. But once again, APLY does not own any Apple. They just write synthetic covered calls, which look to match the price action of Apple stock. Now, okay, we're kind of approaching the end of this video, and you know what? This was not really meant to be a super long video. I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little update, and I don't want to waste your time just kind of showing you a couple little opportunities that I might see in TSLY and APLY, just due to the fact that the underlying stocks are going through a little bit of a bearish trend. So with that, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. You guys are obviously free to make whatever decisions you want. APLY, I'm going to hold off in buying currently. I'm only really buying TSLY, which is the Tesla Option Income Strategy ETF from Yieldmax, and I'd look to buy this at about $14 or under if I could. If not, I'll buy a slight portion, but if I see under $14, I'm going to probably buy pretty heavy. So with that being said, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. I hope you guys please do subscribe. You guys will get notified right away if you do so about any future videos, any future updates on, let's say, some amazing buying opportunities or different high yield stocks that you guys might be interested in. So with that being said, I hope you guys do take care. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one.